To solve this system using Gaussian elimination, keep in mind that our goal is to end up with ref, a 1 in the first spot, a 0 underneath, then you move on to the next column, a 1 on the diagonal, and a 0 anywhere else. So that's what we want this to look like. We begin by writing the augmented matrix. And that augmented matrix is such a sweet step. 4, 3, 9. 1, 2, negative 4. The first part of the goal is to get a 1 right here. If I want that to be a 1, I only have two ways to do it. One is the times row, but I don't want to multiply by 1/4. I don't want to play with fractions. Instead, let's use the other way, which is a row swap. And that does happen rarely in the beginning. We got to say it a certain way, and we say that operation just like this. Row 1 swapped with row 2. When we do that, our matrix looks like this. We've got 1, 2, negative 4 up top, 4, 3, 9 down low. So we did get the 1 right here. Good. Next, we want a 0 down there. There's only one way to get a 0, and that is times row add. To wipe out 4, you're going to need a negative 4. So we're going to multiply negative 4 times this sweet one. Negative 4 times row 1, add to row 2, and that replaces row 2. That's our operation. That does involve some scratch work. After we do multiply negative 4 times everything up here, and then add it to everything down there, the result is a matrix that looks like this. Still, the top row hasn't changed, but the bottom row now has that 0 we were looking for. After that, our first column is in good shape. We move on to the second column. Whenever you start another column, you always get a 1 first. It's a 1 on the diagonal. And my ways for getting a 1 would be row swap, not at this time. It's got to be times row. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. You don't see anything under that negative 5, but it's understood to be a 1. And the reciprocal of negative 5 is negative 1/5. That's negative 1/5 times row 2. That replaces row 2. Well, that means we're going to leave the top row as it was, but we're multiplying negative 1/5 times everything in the second row. In other words, we're dividing by negative 5. That does involve some scratch work. When we do it, the top row is still as we knew it, but the bottom row is now 0, 1, negative 5. We've almost got ref. One more thing. We want to get a 0 here. To get a 0, you only use times row add. We want to wipe out positive 2. Who one does positive 2? Negative 2. You're going to get a negative 2 from this sweet one. Negative 2 times row 2. Add row 1, and that replaces row 1. That's what your operation looks like. So the second row is going to be the same. This does involve scratch work. We will multiply this row by negative 2. We will add it to this row, and that will replace this row. So when we do that work, we end up with 1, 0, 6, and the bottom row is still 0, 1, negative 5. At long last, this is ref. We have performed Gaussian elimination, and we know that x is 6. We know that y is negative 5. We write this as an ordered pair. That's 6, negative 5, and the system is independent.